Hello everyone, and this video we're going to be having a look at the Neca Freddy Krueger A Nightmare on Elm Street Part 1. So I'm not going to keep saying Part 1, it's A Nightmare on Elm Street, and that's that. Now, the figure from A Nightmare on Elm Street, Freddy Krueger, came in the Series 1 line, which consisted of, obviously, Freddy Krueger as seen in A Nightmare on Elm Street, and as seen in A Nightmare on Elm Street Part 2, Freddy's Revenge. So let's just get this guy out of the way at the moment, because he's obviously part of Series 1, but he's not the figure we're looking at. Now, in packet, you can get hold of this in two different variants, annoyingly. Obviously, straight away you can see that this figure here has the two long arms attached to him, and this one here has the two arms down the sides of the packet. Quite why they did this, I don't know. They just do it to make people like me buy two of them, I guess. I don't know. But of course you can see that the alternate head and hat are on this side, and you've got the alternate head there and the hat over there. So that's the only difference you're going to get with this packaging, and like I said, and it is just literally the way they are packaged inside. Everything else is exactly the same. There's no other reason for this packaging to be any different. So I don't know if you can see it there or not. On the back it says, Nancy is having grisly nightmares, something monstrous wants to kill her. Meanwhile, her high school friends, who are having the very same dream, are being slaughtered in their sleep by the hideous fiend of their shared nightmare. When the police ignore their explanation, she must confront the killer in his shadowy realm. And on the bottom there it says, complete your nightmare. And there's obviously the Freddy Krueger from A Nightmare on Elm Street, Freddy's Revenge, Dream Warriors, and the Dream Master on the back there. Obviously indicating that there's 4 figures to buy. So let's have a look at the figure himself. Now, I've got him in this pose. I think that's the absolutely best pose to have him in, to be honest. I even like the fact that you can't even really see his hand, to be honest. I have him displayed like this. Of course he's got his bladed glove there, but I like the fact that he's sort of got it hidden, and I like the whole Robert Englund dropped shoulder pose it's got to it, to be honest. What he was saying about in the documentaries, if you've seen him, where he's a bit of a gunslinger and the weight of the glove sort of gave him this look, so he went with it. Now, obviously the figure came with the alternate arms, and there's an elbow joint there. There's a case of pulling the joint out at the shoulder and changing the hands over, putting them on the ball socket on the end there. So you've got the two arms there. He also comes with, sorry, that's the other fedora, the fedora hat, and it's off a soft rubber, so it fits on absolutely lovely. And I'm just going to compare it here to the hat with number 2, because it's more of a little stubby hat in number 1, and this is the hat from number 2 onwards that Freddy kind of kept with. But I love the hat from number 1, to be honest. A little bit of a stubby hat, and I don't know why they changed it, but it's obviously up to them. And he also comes with an alternate head, the skull head, which is obviously from the scene where Nancy pulls his skin off when she's fighting with him. Absolute brilliant detail going on in there. To be honest, I don't know if I've got that out of focus or not, if it's going to come out alright, but the detail gone into this, it's absolutely fantastic, to be honest. So that's that. As for the figure himself, loads of articulation in him, to be honest. Obviously his shoulders, because these arms can come out, the ball joint in the wrist, which I obviously mentioned, the head, because obviously you can swap the head over as well, rotation, ball joint in the waist and in the feet as well. Now the legs are pre-posed, you can't do anything with them at all, and he has this same stance for every single Freddy Krueger figure since this one, and still going on, to be honest. The SDCC Freddy has the same stance. Parts 2, 3, 4 and 5 all have the same legs as well, to be honest. Now as for the glove, fantastic detail gone on there as well. The paint isn't brilliant on the glove, to be honest. The bronze paint is a bit splodgy and all over the place, to be honest, and they're soft plastic as well, the blades, so you're not really going to have any problems with them breaking at all. The Freddy face in itself, of course, absolutely brilliant detail going on in there. Cannot fault that one bit, to be honest. Horrible, gory, looks slimy, looks sore, which is obviously the look they want for. And my favourite thing about the whole thing is, and I don't know if you can see it on the, yeah, I could just get it on the camera, he's actually got holes in his ears where he's been cut or been nicked. You just see there on that ear, on his right ear, the little holes in there as well, and I absolutely love that touch to it, to be honest. But with this figure, with his fedora on, obviously you can see he looks absolutely brilliant. I'll just pop these there, because just off camera I'm just going to quickly put the alternate arms on for you, just so you can see for yourself what he looks like with them on. And of course with the big long arms, it's the scene where he's going after, when he's in the alleyway, going after Tina. Oops, just knocked his hat off. Sorry, that's a bit boring for you. I should learn to do some editing, to be honest, and be able to come back to it. But there he is with the long arms on. And I'm sure you can agree it looks absolutely fantastic. Actually in the alleyway I believe he's got his hat on as well, so I'm not going to bother putting the other head on. I've got to be honest with you, I don't really like it. I know it's a brilliant extra to have with the scene, with the figures, but I don't really like it, to be honest, and a bit of a pointless alternative head if you ask me, but I'm sure you'll all agree that that looks absolutely fantastic as well, and you know, obviously for an iconic moment in the film, and the detail gone into the arms is absolutely fantastic. Overall, I'll tell you now, this is my favourite out of all the Freddy figures released from Neca. A bit of a stickler for the originals, to be honest, but all in all I think it's absolutely fantastic. So thank you Neca, and thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you again soon in the next video. Cheers guys, take care, bye bye.